This is a photo podcast presented by me, Richard Crothers, about the making of the video No Show by Window Seats.
No Show.
Here's how it all started. Director Brian Stewart.
Me and Dizzy went to uni together and we've been in touch ever since, really. When I was speaking to him next, I said, I've got this idea for a music video, I'd love to do it, because once I heard the actual track, it was it seemed to be a perfect match, really, to the concept.
Which is?
If you played a music video on your iPhone and somebody just, took it off you, stole it, so that then you could do the cutaways to video that was playing on the iPhone. So it's just a nice way to incorporate the two often very disparate situations within music videos.
And here's the reason it's a photo podcast. Fly on the wall photographer Ricky McQuillan.
Enjoyed the local music scene, and I'd go out taking photos and came across Jude, took some photos of the band. I'm not sure if he even agreed to that or whether he liked it or not, but snapped away. So there's a bit of a relationship developed there where I was taking photos and sent them to Jude and that. So yeah, Jude had tried to draft me in. He started getting excited about the thought of doing videos, trying to draft in the rest of Northern Ireland in to help out in this thing. And I was the photographer that he knew, I suppose, and he knew I'd probably be up for it, and so he ran it past me, and I was pretty keen because it suited me as well. I don't really like kind of posed photos and that kind of thing. I really love fly on the wall kind of stuff where people just get on with what they're doing and I just snap around it.
Kieran Larkin, always known as Kojak, a Kojak of all trades. Here's how he got roped in.
I met Jude from the band years back. We worked together. We actually trained together on our first day, and we've always pretty much kept in touch since. We'd always catch up at gigs and so on. As a hobby, I've been making replicas from films and television. I've done some pretty intricate costumes, including Spider-Man ones and so on, and movie props as well. Things like Batman batarangs and 4 replicas of proton packs from Ghostbusters. That was pretty intense, but they all light up and have all the electronics in them, so they look pretty cool. Light up stuff. And I got a phone call from Jude, and he knew I've always been into making things like this and replicas, and he actually was looking the possibility of making a fake iPhone prop for some music video. And it was just over the space of conversation, we actually realised that I would be home just in time for this shoot to take place. So ideally, he said he'd love it if I could be on board, and I was definitely up for it. We realised there's no point in me just making this phone and posting it to you. I'll actually get involved and see what's happening.
More people were needed to turn this idea into a video, so Jude went on the prowl. Jonathan Beer.
There's one day I was filming a Johnny Cash tribute gig, and he was there, and I think he was kind of working his ways, and he went, guy, camera. I think I was first drafted in with the guise of, yeah, just come on down, there's a few of us, we're making a low-key music video, kind of blah, 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 come down, have a cup of coffee. So I came down and literally 6 guys and a table full of coffee and biscuits. What was that? What was it called? That crazy bread stuff? Brack. That was my first introduction to Brack. Those guys seemed to have their shit together, really, regarding the production, but it looked like maybe it needed a little bit of a assistant director role. I saw that was a position that was available and jumped in there.
Jude and Didzy brought things together for pre-production, but
At that point, Tony was in a cave in Russia doing a bit of spelunking. So we had to wait for Tony to come back. So that was the first obstacle in terms of the video, and many, many more came.
And then it was a matter of, getting the ball rolling, getting the thing going. So what seemed like a real sort of rough around the edges, thrown together kind of affair, it just seemed pretty professional and focused,
professional relationships formed.
Me and Stu met one sunny day before he had to catch a flight back to London, and literally showed me his storyboards. We'll shoot this here, we'll shoot this there. From there, it kind of all kicked off.
Personal relationships formed.
At the start, it was just a band, and then we really formed a whole family around this video, which was the team then in pre-production, and everybody was let's aim for the for the highest possible ambition, and even if we fall short, we'll still hopefully have something that's good and people will be interested in watching, and something that really suited the guys and the song itself. That was really the big aim. I hope we've done well.